we have radial ball bearing. Now, this is the type of bearing that's utilized for many industries, many applications. First question is, all radial ball bearings must be preloaded. That is not correct. They actually should not have any side load whatsoever on the balls or the races. Otherwise, you'll have pitting. You'll actually damage that bearing quickly. And the next question is, damage to the bearing displays signs of brinelling. Brinelling is a peening. It's pitting when you install a bearing. If you're putting it into a housing, the outside, and you're hammering on this, what it's going to do, each one of these balls is going to put an indentation on the inside race and outside race, a little dent. And that's what brinelling is describing. And what will occur is, after it starts being functioned, that little pit, it's going to become worse and worse. It's going to be eroded out, and it'll cause bearing failure. If you're going to install a bearing in an outside housing, you're going to have to apply force to this outer race. If you're going to be installing it onto a shaft, then you need to apply force to that inner race. Next question. One must use compressed air to spin the bearing as fast as possible after cleaning. You do not do that, because you can damage the ball bearing and it can actually come apart and damage you. The next question, the bearing does not display signs of lack of lubrication. That's correct. You can actually see that you have a very nice polished surface, and the bearings are nice and smooth. They don't have any bluing, they don't have any discoloration, they don't have any pitting, so it does not show signs of lack of lubrication. Now, the next question, bearing doesn't display signs of arc erosion. If you have a bearing in an electrical environment, or say a rubber belt, then it can cause actually static buildup, and it can be transferred through the bearing, and it'll have arc pits, just like you touch two wires together on a battery. It'll make pits in there, and you'll also see indentations. And that is it for the questions on the bearing, radial ball bearing.